Hey everyone, my name is Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how to get back on track when you feel kind of lost or hopeless. And I'm so excited to share my personal thoughts with you. Maybe this can really help you get back on track. Just before we get started with this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and follow me all my social medias. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And I'll also just want to say that and remind you that these are my personal tips and tricks that work for me, and I'm just sharing them with you. But everyone kind of goes about law of attraction and life tips very differently. So I really hope that my tips really work for you. That's kind of the whole goal of my channel, is to really give you some cool insight to kind of help you guide you or give you some positivity or motivation. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So I believe that the main reason why you get off track with your goals is because you're acting based on your mood or your feelings. And so if you don't feel like working out or feel like doing something in your business or eating healthier or any of those goals that you are trying to obtain, and you're basing that on your mood and you kind of keep falling off the track, it's because of that. A lot of times, success and being successful, there's a lot of things going around and being successful that you really don't want to do, but you have to do them. It's not the most greatest thing in the world, but the rewards of being successful and being self-fulfilled is amazing, but getting there sometimes is not the greatest. And so if we based on like our mood of like, oh, I don't want to do that, I don't want to work out, da 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 da, then we're not gonna have, our goals are never gonna be achieved, and we're gonna be stuck wondering why, and it's because of our mood. So I'm gonna share with you about 4 different ways on how you maybe you can get your life back on track. And like I said, these are my personal tips that I've kind of used myself when I've fallen off the bandwagon and got myself back up and kind of and pretty fast. So the first tip is that admit you're not where you want to be in life. And this is kind of very hard to kind of do because people don't want to admit when they're wrong about a lot of different things. But you have to be brutally honest with yourself. And you can have this conversation with someone that you really trust, maybe a family member, maybe a close friend of yours. I kind of like doing it in a journal, to be honest, because I'm able to kind of just free flow in my journal. I'm able to kind of brain dump my thoughts. And once I'm able to kind of jot down my thoughts without stopping and not like censoring my thoughts before I put on the paper, it's literally just free writing, and it doesn't really, the sentences really don't have to make perfect sense or anything. It's just jotting down your thoughts. And when I jot down my thoughts, I'm able to read back and really assess like, oh, am I really thinking that way? Because sometimes we're not constantly aware of our thoughts sometimes. And so becoming aware of our thoughts, we're able to kind of change the trajectory of our course, which is very important. So when we reevaluate ourselves and self-reflect about where we're going wrong, we're able to kind of readjust ourselves, and we can actually be aware of our thoughts, which is very, very important. So you can always, a good starter question would be like, why am I feeling this way? Why am I getting myself off track? And what happens if you don't get back on track? Where will you be in 3 months, 6 months, a year? And when you've answered those questions, you're identifying the reasonings and like the root causes for your problems. And when you've kind of answered those questions, you're gonna think like, I don't want this anymore. Like, and that will really help you to reevaluate your life and get you back on track and remotivate yourself. Because you can kind of, when you're self reflecting, you can kind of go into the the way you're feeling about it, and then you can kind of be like, this is not like, why am I thinking this way? And then you can kind of rechange your course of action, and that's very important. Because you can kind of assess those thoughts and be like, that's kind of silly for me to think that way, or maybe I was kind of playing up maybe myself to like a victim too much and having more of a victim mentality, and that's not who I am, and da 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 da. And so doing that is can be super super helpful to get yourself back on track, and also really really motivate yourself because now you can be able to understand your purpose a lot more. Because say that say you're taking your business and you're building your business, but you've kind of been down lately because maybe you're not getting enough sales or enough conversions or whatever, and so you're thinking to yourself like, should I really do this business? Should I not really do this business? But then when you get to the root cause and you kind of assess those emotions as being kind of not very, they don't serve you anymore, it will kind of re-energize you because now you can think of the purpose of why you started the business, and where you want to go, where you want it to be in 3 months, 6 months, a year, and it can really, really energize yourself and your business. Tip number two is stop overthinking and just do it. And I'm definitely guilty of this as well, of overthinking literally everything. And it's was a problem of mine because I would always think like, oh, I want to do a YouTube channel, I want this, I want that. But then I would always think about like all the problems going wrong, or like, what happens if I do this and do that? And thinking of all the possible reasons of it can go wrong, or maybe people don't like me, and then it kind of almost like debilitates myself and stops me from taking action because I'm identifying all the problems instead of just taking small action every single day to achieve my goals. And you'll notice that also I noticed that with overthinking, you're thinking of like literally everything instead of just the micro goals every single day. And so I like to take action every single day, a little bit at a time. Take a small bite out the elephant every single day, but not take the whole. I forget like the saying about taking a bite of the elephant or something like that. But when you take action every single day and achieve micro goals, you're able to stop the overthinking because you're just getting more immersed into your goal instead of thinking of the whole goal in general and then just getting like so fearful and because it's so daunting of a goal. But if you break it down into small goals, overthinking kind of stops and you kind of do it. Because also action cures perfectionism, because sometimes overthinking is because you're trying to be perfect all the time and you can't do this, can't do that because of blah. And it's just kind of fear at the very end of the day. So if you stop overthinking and you just start doing, it will kind of help you get back on track. Tip number three is celebrate your victories. Whether they're small or big, I think celebrating them is awesome because you're able to, because you're working towards your goals all the time. And so having those small wins is awesome, and you should celebrate that because you're getting closer to your obtaining the goal or your that desire. And so, and also like patting yourself on the back and telling yourself that this is going well. It gets really excited. It gets the juices flowing. You get re-energized, and I don't know. I love anytime there's a way to celebrate something. I'm always down to do it because I get more energized and I make myself feel better again, like or even over the top. I always feel generally pretty good, but celebrating those victories with your close friends and stuff gets you just so much more excited about your goals and gets you back on track. And tip number four is keeping yourself accountable. So this one's very, very hard to do because it involves a lot of self-discipline. And so sometimes people will get like maybe their close friend to kind of keep them accountable, or hire a mentor. But I think that if you really, really want something, you will keep yourself accountable because you'll be disappointed in yourself. And I think that when you want something so bad, you're actually more pulled towards it. You're not being pushed because pushing involves a lot of energy to get you started. But pulling you is actually a lot easier to do. And so when my goals excite me a lot, my motivation's there and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start it. I'm ready to accomplish it. And so just think of like, so I think with accountability, it is a mixed bag for me personally because if it's a goal that I really want, I'm gonna keep myself accountable because I'll be disappointed in myself. But I'm also saying that having someone close, friend or say your parents or a mentor to keep you accountable is also pretty good because it keeps you on track. But I think that personally, if the goal is something you really want to achieve, you will keep yourself accountable anyways, and because like I said, you want to accomplish it. But yeah, that just kind of wraps up this really quick video of how to keep yourself back on track and maybe help you kind of identify why you're going back, why you're getting yourself off track. And now maybe this video can really help you get back on track. And because life's good, because just because you fell down the one day, you can always get back up the next day and start over again, and all that. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. And yeah, comment down below if this video really helped you, and are you starting your goals? If you haven't, why haven't you started them? I would love to hear from you. Maybe I can help you get you started, give you the motivation to start your goals, your dreams, and to get your desires. I would be so honored to help you. And yeah, I'll see everyone in the next video. Peace out. Bye.